Okay, I'm Richard Lewis reporting for Cajunb. I'm here with one of the finalists and indeed one of the winners of the Blast 2012. It's everyone's favourite AIM star, Cajunb from Copenhagen Wolves. First things first, you're a new team. Were you really expecting to come here at your first event together and win?
Yeah, I was actually expected to win because I knew that we had like 3 former Secrets players. I think that we had like some team play before we started this team. We just need to like get Nico and Device into how we want to play, and they did it really well at this event. So I think that I actually expected to win this event.
I mean, how much practice did you guys actually get to put in before the event? I mean, I know before there was things going on with you, obviously the leg issue, which I know isn't too much of an issue, but there's been other stuff in other teams, and I know that people have had studies, and Device is just a young guy and all of that. Did you guys manage to find time to practice a lot, or did you really come here kind of just playing as a bit of a mix?
We have a lot of like activities in this team. I got a lot of work, and like Device got a lot of like badminton. He plays on a really high level, so he doesn't get that much time to play. I think we like have around 20 hours on Steam, every one of us. But yeah, I think we did what we could, and I still expect us to win because we are a team with 5 good individual players. So yeah, I think that's like our strongness as well.
Were you a bit surprised with the games that you had with Epsilon? For example, in the upper bracket final, it looked like they were going to really brush past you quite easily on train. They took a lead and you needed to win 5 rounds in a row as terrorists to force overtime. I mean, at that point, were you thinking, okay, next map, or did you still believe that you could come back and win that first map?
I actually thought that we could win somehow because we all stayed calm and just like took round after round. Bo told back that he was like he wanted to go to the next map because he thought that we would lose, but because of the experience we have, we know that it's possible to win this game on land because the things are a bit different. So yeah, I still expected to win, that we could win, but yeah.
What about on Dust 2? Because it was kind of a mirror of what happened on train, in that you guys started out strong and then Epsilon came back, put together a lot of rounds of CT, looked like they were going to win it, then it was lost, and then they came back into it, and then it went to 14 all, and it was anyone's game, and naturally it went into overtime. So were you thinking at that point, this is definitely going to be a 3rd map, we're not going to win 2 sets of overtime? I mean, did you doubt at any point?
It's so hard to say, man, because I think overtime is so random. I think it was like both teams could have won this map somehow. They're a really good team and I love them all. They're all my former teammates, so I think it could have won both ways, definitely in overtime. But like we got the luck this time, and maybe they got the next time, but we'll see.
I mean, did you really want to beat them? Because obviously I know there was a lot of frustration from the guys in CKRAS when you were at HK LAN and things weren't quite working out. You had, I think it was Helsing as a...
I think you mean Rylander, right?
Yeah, sorry, Rylander, sorry, as a stand-in. And Epsilon, as they were then, that was the first LAN as Epsilon, they kind of took the crown away from CKRAS and the team subsequently folded. Did you want to beat them for that reason? Was there a little bit of revenge in mind?
It was not because of that, because I think still we have a stand-in to that event, and we didn't really play before that event. I think there would have been difference if we had Holm with us still. He was like a really good player in this team, and he like fit really good. And Rene is like he got all his like placements on the maps, so it was like really hard for him to get in and play well. But he did okay, and yeah, I think we did okay still. But I didn't really want to get because of that back, because I have lost to them like the 3 last times. That was more like why I wanted to win it, because I still want to show to myself that, yeah, I'm still a good player.
Personally, it must be strange for you, because I got to ask you this. You walked away from MTW when I think a lot of players would have just put up with it because there was a salary there, there was the opportunity to go to LANs, there's quite a glamorous thing, and in fact it's a big name organisation. Yet you have chose to walk away with that to play with Danish people, and people will probably say now you've ended up in a better team. Was it a tough decision to walk away, and can you say why you did?
First of all, I want to say that I don't play for the salary, because I don't see any point in playing this game then. But yeah, it was really hard to go away from the team because I really love them all. I think they're great players, great persons, but I have some like issues with the English sometimes. I think like normally I talk a lot on the team, but like when I played with MTW, I didn't have like the English skills to do it. So it was like really hard for me. So I thought I would fit better into a Danish team. I'm really sad for them, but I think that was the best choice for me.
There are some people here that will be watching this interview though, hear that you're talking perfect English, and they might say the communications thing's an excuse. Was there anything else there?
Yeah, I got an offer. They pushed me. I have to say that's true. But still, I didn't really feel like the English was me still. Because when you communicate in game, it has to go really fast sometimes. Like we can do like we do now. It's like really slow, and we can like just communicate. But like sometimes I didn't talk as much because I couldn't like know the names, and it has to go fast sometimes, and then I didn't know what to say, and sometimes I didn't understand the strats. So that was like really difficult.
Was it difficult for you in terms of coming into Copenhagen Wolves, replacing a team of young and upcoming players? Not young and upcoming, but players that had worked really hard to get at the top of the scene, like XLO and ANK and guys like that, and they just get ditched by the organisation to pick up a bunch of established players. Do you feel a bit sorry for them, or is it just business?
It's business, first of all, but I still feel kind of sad for them because they have been really stable and got some second and third places. Has been playing really well against teams like Epsilon. They have lost, but still they played well, and yeah, I hope they'll find something new, and I wish them good luck.
Well, final question, because as you can probably hear, there's a party going on, so I think you probably want to go and celebrate. Well, actually, no, two questions. I want to ask what's next for Copenhagen Wolves. First of all, where are you guys going to be? Because I think everyone's going to want to see you play against some other top teams.
Yeah, first off, we're going to play some online tournaments for the next like months, two maybe, like the CEVO and what's called the English one, what's called Epic LAN, I think it's called, like the online tournament that they're going to hold. And then we talked about going to Excel Party in Portugal. Yeah, I think that's that.
And final question, so what was the secret weapon? Why is it that you actually won this LAN?
Because of the gun show.
Exactly.
That's the main reason.
And there we go. I think we better just leave it there. A picture speaks 1,000 words. Thanks a lot.
Nice, Rene. Like a boss.